Joe. Hey guys, we're gonna go and visit Joe. He's in room 415. Yes, I'm telling you his room because I love you guys that much. I love you guys that much. I'm telling you his room. So come along with. Come, let's go and visit. Although, you know, you're probably gonna watch this after the fight, so I guess it doesn't really do much good, but.
Hello.
Hello. What's up? Okay. This is Chris, one of the moderators and main guys on the UG. Now, you started a thread before Christmas saying that you had a gift for him. And I opened it. I opened the thread and it said, "Can you put them in the bowls?" And I want to know, did you deliver on
like
gift?
6 times
I probably hit it. Yeah, I don't think I got him that day.
Okay.
At least definitely on this trip.
It was supposed to be, we have a Christmas Eve party, and he didn't show up. There was a snowstorm. But yeah, he didn't show up.
But he's making this whole story up.
No, I did.
But you did deliver on your Christmas gift, which was
Yes.
to take him in the bowls. Okay, that's just what I wanted to know.
You want another one?
I was already protected. I didn't know what was coming up.
Smarter than that. We had UFC.com following us one time for my brother's fight. Like 3 guys in a row, and I got down. Boom, boom, boom. All 3 of them went down.
Now, did you practice that obviously with your brother? He was preparing in his fight.
Kinda, yeah.
What happened?
Rough.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're constantly tagging each other though.
He's lucky it's fight week because he's wide open. If it wasn't fight week, he'd get it back.
I understand it's fight week. I understand it's fight week.
He takes advantage of it. He knows it's fight week, so he knows we can't mess with him on fight week. But come Sunday, it's open game. Open season on Joe Lauzon.
They know I retaliate though. So.
We're on our way to the gym. You have all your support group here, all your friends and stuff like that. Say hi, guys. So now, how does it feel to have like all your friends with you when you?
It's awesome. You know, I got around 50 people coming out for this one. So
Awesome.
It's pretty cool. You know, everyone flew from Boston. No, it's awesome. Pretty much all my fights, I've always had a good group of guys with me. It's pretty cool.
So now, what are we gonna be doing at the gym? What are you gonna do?
We're gonna go cut a little bit of weight. I don't do a whole lot. I'll maybe run on the treadmill a little bit, just get a sweat going, and then I'll just jump in the sauna, or maybe I'll just jump in the sauna. We'll see. If it's a good sauna, we'll just jump right in. If it's a crappy one, we'll run on the treadmill a little bit.
We'll see what it goes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So right now we are getting ready to go in the sauna. Using a little Albaline. It's actually a makeup remover, but it opens up your pores. It helps a lot for the weight cut. So I'm only a couple pounds over, like 3 or 4 pounds over. So we'll Albaline up, get all oiled up, and then jump in the sauna, and hopefully sort it out. I don't think it'll take too long, maybe about half an hour, 40 minutes or so, but it shouldn't be too bad, pretty quick. Hey, what's going on? We're in the sauna, just got in. I got around 4 pounds to go, so I don't think it'll take too long. Normally I sauna the night before, but didn't this time, so I think the 4 pounds will come off real fast. Take us about an hour. Still in the sauna, been here for a little while. You see I'm sweating pretty good. So hopefully we don't have too much more to go. We're going to here about maybe 15 minutes, 10 minutes. So we just did our last sauna session. We're going to check our weight. Pretty sure I'm good. You know, a towel may weigh a little bit extra. 157 with a towel. The towel weighs 100 pounds, so I'm 156. So feeling good, ready to make weight, and we'll see how it goes. Just cut a bunch of weight, and all my guys. They heard me through it all, from the beginning of the training to the weight cut, right up to the fight.
You just got done cutting weight. We're waiting for the shuttle. So I wanted to ask you, how did you get started? Did you wrestle in high school? When did you start jiu-jitsu?
Fortunately, my high school didn't have a wrestling team. So I just had a couple friends and I would wrestle around in the backyard, just doing whatever, you know, watching WWF. And a couple of them started doing jiu-jitsu, and I'm getting triangle choked. I can't figure it out. They're pulling guard on me. They're arm locking me.
You're like, what is going
Terrible
on?
time, exactly. Yeah. And so they tried to show me, but they weren't doing a very good job. So I signed up and started choking them up.
Very cool. So how many years have you been doing it?
I think around 8 now.
Okay,
around 8.
When did you decide, like, I want to be a fighter? When did that happen? Because you got a degree in computer science,
I went to school for computer science. Even up to when I fought Pulver, I still was happy with my job.
Yeah.
You know, I like going, you know, my job. I like the diversity of the 2 different things. But it was on the Ultimate Fighter show, and I got to train twice a day, focus 100% on that, and I couldn't go back to work. I couldn't go back to splitting my time in half-ass and training.
Yeah. And when you got that call, like, to be on the show, like, what was going through your head? I know it was kind of like 2 years ago. So.
When I fought Jens, they basically, Dana and Joe Silva told me, you know, straight up, you know, we want you on the show. You're definitely in.
Really?
Just say yes. You know, so in the beginning I didn't want to do it because I wanted them to take my brother instead. But it didn't work because he wasn't 21.
Oh, you have to be 21?
Yeah, for the first couple seasons they didn't care, but then they had people drinking underage. And
People in trouble, that cabins in the house and stuff, they can't really monitor that. Now, when you found out, when did you find out that Jens was going to be one of the coaches?
I found out right off the bat.
Oh, really?
You know, I knew right off the bat it was going to be BJ and Jens. You know, it was kind of weird. I think they wanted me because Jens was the coach, but I really wanted to go because BJ was the coach.
Yeah.
You know, he was my favorite fighter, you know, long before the show, and I thought he was awesome.
Now, I rewatched your season because I hadn't seen some of it. BJ, off the bat, was like, who wants to be on my team?
Yeah.
Like, how uncomfortable was that?
Yeah,
I mean, not for you, because you obviously knew
it was really uncomfortable for me, because it's like, you know, I didn't feel like this, but, you know, I'm thinking, oh, it looks like, you know, I'm raising my hand. Oh, I don't want to be on the team with the guy that I knocked out.
Yeah.
You know, I felt really bad about it, but at the same time, I went there to be with BJ. So I want to be on his team.
Now, I remember reading that you took notes when you were there, and like you posted on the UG, but I can't remember. Like, can you say like off the bat, like something that was not really on the show, but that was really...
There was a ton of stuff that they didn't show. You know, Noah Thomas lit all the palm trees on fire in the backyard.
What? That's
and it was
crazy.
like, you know, lighting the village on fire. You know, he was like touching a bunch of spots, and they came out from everywhere and put them out with fire extinguishers and gave us a big talk. Yeah, there was a whole bunch of stuff that happened.
Because a couple guys got kicked off. Gabe got kicked off, and then two of the other guys.
Yep. Noah Thomas got kicked off for fighting with Marlon Sims. And then Alan Ruby got kicked off because he kind of instigated the whole thing.
Yeah.
Gabe got kicked off for missing weight. Wang got kicked off our team over to Pulver's team because of his fight. So we started with 8 guys, but you know, by the end of the season, we only had 4 guys on our team.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Now, did anyone, like, since, you know, you had knocked out Jens and he was the coach for the other team, did anyone say anything to you? Did they, like...
They kept trying to give me excuses to kind of talk shit, you know, which, I mean, I'm not like that.
Yeah.
You know, so I just said, you know, I caught him, you know what I mean? We just had the right game plan, you know, on that day.
Yeah.
You know, that was the main thing, you know. But I think some of the guys on their team didn't want to fight me because I beat their coach. I think some of the guys did. Like, I think, like, guys like Manny and Nate, I think they did want to fight me because they were trying to, you know, kind of make their coach proud.
Yeah, exactly. Now, you know, you have your brother, and I spoke to Cole Miller back at UFC 86, and he has his brother Micah, and they're really close and supportive, and, you know, how is that, you have someone that's so close to you that knows so much about you, helping you along the way, like, how does...
Oh, it's the best, you know, I've always got a training partner, you know what I mean, and you always train super hard with your brother. You know, it's like you never ever want to lose to him. You know, it's like, because it's bragging rights, you know, it's like, I can beat him 10 times in a row, but if I beat him, you know, if he beats me once, I'm going to hear about it forever,
never hear the end of
you know, and vice versa, you know, so it's...
I saw the one video where you guys were fighting out, like, outside some house.
Yeah, we have a pig roast every year, every summer, so, you know, that was the first pig roast we had, and basically, you know, he's, you know, running his mouth to his friends or whatever, and then like, oh, we'll get your brother to come over and beat you up, you know, so we both put on gloves and just beat the crap out of each other.
Yeah, you guys are really going at it. Like,
yeah, we're going hard. I think I broke one of my knuckles on his head.
What? That's crazy. Now, I was going to ask this, you know, what's the one thing that you love about fighting? So, you know, you've obviously done different things.
My favorite thing about fighting is how dynamic it is. Like, there's so many possibilities, so many options. It's so open-ended. Like, boxing, a lot more limited. Wrestling's more limited. Jiu-jitsu is limited. For MMA, there's just so much more you can do. I like the options.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just it's so complex because there's just so much stuff on the ground and then stand up and all that kind of stuff.
And there's no end to what you can learn. You know, your wrestling can always be better. Your striking can always be better. Your jiu-jitsu can always be better. You know, it lets you. And if you get bored in one thing or stale, you can just jump to something else. And it's a good way to avoid plateauing.
Now, what do you do when you're not training and fighting? Because I know that's a big part of your life. What do you do for fun?
Watch a lot of movies. Play a lot of Xbox.
What's your favorite movie?
Favorite movie?
Or top? I have a whole bunch of favorite movies, so I don't really have one.
I got a whole bunch. You know, Boondock Saints.
I just saw that the other day.
It's awesome, right?
It is.
Yeah, Boondock Saints, Gladiator, any kind of movie like Gladiator, 300. You know, any of those movies. Yeah.
Now, what do you play on Xbox?
Play Call of Duty, World at War.
I suck at that.
Really? Yeah.
I played it one time.
I just started playing a couple weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not so good either.
I'm not very good at video games. I played Call of Duty one time and sucked.
I play Gears of War, play Left 4 Dead, a lot of that right now.
I saw the preview for that. I love zombies. I saw the preview for that, and I'm like, I want to get an Xbox and just for that game.
Yeah, we get together usually like a Sunday night or something. We'll get a bunch of guys with like 6 or 7 Xboxes and, you know, computer monitors. It's pretty cool.
We're off. The shuttle is here. We have to be going.
Interview over.